My name is Ivy. I'm an investor at Zetta Venture Partners. We're a firm specializing in early stage B2B AI startups. I'm inspired to go into venture because I was originally in love with technology. I studied chemical engineering and I couldn't really understand why all the research that we were doing in the labs they seemed so effective and they seemed to really be able to change the world. But very few of those technology and of that research actually made it out into the real world. Sometimes I would get a headline, but often no more than that. And what I thought was really interesting about venture is this ability to get to really big global scale and to have that kind of impact, whether it's good or bad, is something that I really wanted to understand a little bit more. So that was how I decided to pursue a career in venture. Every stage of funding, early stage or even growth stage, is about de-risking your business and is about answering all the unknown answers about where to grow and where your business can go. And so anytime you think about how to spend your money most effectively, you should think about what question am I going to try to answer here? What other proof about my business can I get together with the way that I spend this money, whether it's hiring, whether it's investing in a business trip to a conference. It's all about finding more points of proof and validation for your business. I think AI is going to take over the world, but in a different way than we think. So a lot of people think that the algorithms matter the most, the technology matters the most. We're finding that it's all about the data and it's all about understanding the domain and the problem that you're trying to solve. Customers don't buy AI for the sake of AI, they buy solutions to their problems. So understanding where you can get that data, what problems the customers actually want to solve it, and where the customers are comfortable with using AI and automation is going to be very important to building really strong AI businesses. And for that, you're not going to find those domain experts just in Silicon Valley. You're going to find them all across the world where all these different industries might be. And so that's where we think AI is going to take over the world. So the best advice I got as a young professional is there's a big difference between being nice and being kind. And it's actually better to be kind than it is to be nice. As young girls, we're often socialized to not say no to people, to not stand up for ourselves, to not to say anything when people make us angry or when people make us feel bad, because we don't want them to be angry, we don't want them to feel bad, we want them to like us. And that puts us in positions where we don't stand up for ourselves, we don't stop things when things get out of hand or things get out of control and cross our boundaries. We aren't protective of our time and of our resources and of our vision. Being kind means you can say no, being kind means you can protect yourself, but it also means taking an extra 30 seconds to, if you're working with somebody and it's not a right fit, so maybe send them in a better direction or to help them do something that might be a better fit for them or find better resources for what they're actually looking for. I think that that's the biggest distinction I've made, and I want every woman entrepreneur out there to keep that in mind as they grow their visions.